So, let's talk fitness tests. So for the last few years I've been using VO2 Max straight from my Garmin to understand my current fitness level. And as I'm starting to shift my training more towards ultramarathons, that's becoming less and less useful. And over the last few weeks I've been reading up and experimenting with math training. So the philosophy of math is essentially about running at a low intensity effort for the majority of your training. It has a formula: 180 minus your age is the heart rate that you should be running at for the majority of your runs. So for me that's 150, I'm 30 years old, 180 minus 30, so essentially for 80%, 90% of my runs I should be keeping my heart rate below 150. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to build up endurance for the ultramarathons that I've got planned for the next few months. And the math training philosophy has a really simple fitness test. Essentially you run either 5 miles or 8 kilometers on a really flat route at your math heart rate, so 180 minus your age. And all you do is look at how fast you ran each of those kilometers or each of those miles, and over time see if you're trending in the right direction or not. Now I am far from an expert on math training or any kind of training, to be honest, but I want to see how it affects me personally and how my fitness adapts and responds to this different type of training. What I've noticed is that my easy runs have to be run significantly slower than what I've done historically, and that's something that is quite difficult to run that slow. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to head out in the middle of the day, I'm going to run a 1k warm up, and then I'm going to do 8 kilometers on a local loop that's super flat. Ideally I'd do this on a running track, but there's not one convenient that I can get to in the middle of the day. Cool, okay, well, let's see how this goes tomorrow. Right, it's the middle of the day, I'm going to head out now and get this test started. Right, I'm just going to do a 1k warm up to get my heart rate up to the right level. Right, first kilometre, let's get started. I'm trying out the GoPro on the wide angle today. I've been using it on the linear mode. Yeah, just testing it out to see if I prefer the way it looks. Right, first lap, 5 minutes 19, which is definitely faster than I was expecting. Right, second lap, 5 minutes 19 seconds. Oh, yeah, I think my rest day yesterday has definitely benefited me. Feeling quite fresh. So I'm expecting my splits each lap to slow down a bit as my heart rate increases. That's okay. Just want to. This is all just about understanding where I am at the moment, and then do the test again in a month's time and see how I've improved. Right, fourth lap, also in at 5:31, so halfway now. 5:32 for the fifth lap. I'm surprised at how fast these laps are, because recently probably about 80-90% of my runs have been at like a 6 minute per kilometre pace, if not like 6:30 per kilometre. So all my training has been at a super easy, comfortable pace, but these laps are quite a bit faster. Maybe it's just because it's flat. Alright, 5 minutes 44 seconds for the sixth lap. Heart rate's definitely drifting up now. Right, 5:48 for lap number 7. Much warmer today. Been able to wear the t-shirt for first time in, well, probably quite a few weeks now. Alright, done. Final lap came in at 5:42. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. The splits were definitely faster than I expected, but yeah, it's really good to document that, and so now I have a fitness level that I can measure my progress against. So I'll probably do the same test in a month's time, and then probably a month following, and I'll post those updates in my training update videos for February and March. And then maybe I'll do another one in like 6 months' time to see if I've maintained that progress. But yeah, I'm probably going to do a training update video in the next week or so, where I'll talk about how I've been training for the last month and how it's gone, etc. Kind of get into the detail of that on my Sunday long run. And the only other thing to mention is I signed up for another race, the Chiltern Wonderland 50 miler. So now I've got 3 big races, the South Downs Way 50 miler in April and the Serpent Trail 100k in July. So yeah, three big races for the year, and I'll probably try and sprinkle in some marathons or 50ks where I can, just to sort of as training runs into those bigger races. But yeah, it's going to be a big year for races. Hopefully I enjoy the 50 miler in April, because I've got 2 more races this year of the same length. So yeah, hopefully I don't hate it and regret signing up to those other races. Cool. Alright, well yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far. But yeah, cheers.